Good morning, Sheila. Day 120. It's 10:20 Central Time, and Sheila is on day 120. Yay! Oh, Sheila, that's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. It feels so good, doesn't it? I know you're beaming with excitement and appreciation for keeping to this commitment that you made to yourself. And we're doing it together. We're creating community where we get to share in our experiences and our achievements. And maybe if we fall off the rebounder, so to speak, and we want to get back on and we come back to the community and get inspired again to continue rebounding. So, congratulations, Sheila. I love when y'all tell me what day you're celebrating because it's fun to celebrate you as well. So, I have some show and tell. You know how I like to show and tell. First of all, let me get some water, my hydration. Okay, so you guys know today is April 2nd. I have been fighting a congestion, mucusy cough and congestion for over a month now. And you know, because I've shared, I did the Chinese herb thing from the master herbal people over in my town who are like old world pharmacists, and they put together a 7-day packet of herbs that I had to steep. And it wasn't necessarily easy. It was difficult. My sister and I just thought it'd be fun to try it and see if it was like, pow, knocked it out, but it didn't. And what else have I done? I've done a few other things that I talked about attempting, but the one thing that I wanted to do that I didn't have access to, but I have access to it now. So we're going to see. Last night was my first 2 capsules. We're going to see if this product is powerful enough to knock out this month-long congestion that I've had. So I want to tell you that the reason I have it is because I was telling my friend Robin. Y'all may remember Robin. She was in our first jumping for the new year. She's like 87 years old. We've been friends for over 20 years, probably 25 years by this point. And she introduced me to that herbal company that I'm a part of that have the food grade herbs. And they have a couple of medicinal herbs. And normally when I get a little tickle in my throat, I have Chinese golden seal root next to my medicine cabinet, and I just go and I'll take it. It's an antibiotic type herb. It's like the world's greatest antibiotic, they say, and then it knocks it out, and I don't have an issue. But my bottle was empty, and so when this came on, I wasn't able to get it, and I was just being lazy and I didn't go online and order any of it. But I was telling Robin 2 nights ago that I woke up gasping for air and that at 4 in the morning, I was like choking. I couldn't breathe. And I was taking these deep breaths, like, almost like an asthma attack. And so she was like, Lydia, I have a bottle of Chinese golden seal root that you can have, and you can reorder me some when you get it. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to take it. I think I'll take it from you. And so I went up. She's only lives like a mile away. So I drove by yesterday and I got myself my favorite herbal, powerful antibiotic called Chinese golden seal root. So what we're going to do is we're going to test this and we're going to see if this can fight. Oh, yeah, remember I had acupuncture? I went to acupuncture. I went to a Chinese lady there. The one thing I haven't done is gone to the traditional medical doctor because I wanted to do it naturally. So we're going to see. This is my last-ditch effort to try to kick this. Now, I wanted to read something to you because I wanted to understand a little bit more about the golden seal root. And so I have this little book here. I'm just going to read to you. It says, golden seal is considered one of nature's greatest antibiotics and acts as a tonic to the entire system. in a book called School of Natural Healing. This is a powerful tonic for assimilation. It effectively tones the mucous membranes. The mucous membranes, that's what I got going on. My mucous membranes are overactive. And any other tissue it contacts increases and improves the appetite, gastric secretions, flow of bile, and aids in digestion. Other references of golden seal is extremely beneficial in relieving congestion, which I have, right? I have that, and fighting infection, which apparently I guess I have. Special aid for the liver, gallbladder, circulation, veins, and tonic for the pancreas. This is the last sentence. Many herbalists have used golden seal root in formulas for the eyes, which makes sense. One of the golden seal components, hydrostine, is an ingredient in commercial eye drops like Visine. So I'm just telling y'all, last night I started with 2 pills. When I finish my bouncing, I'm going to take 2 more, and then I'm going to take 2 more tonight, and then I'm going to probably just go to 2 a day until hopefully I kick this silly congestion, cough, mucusy thing. And you know what? I'm doing it on my live stream so we can see if it works. So hi, Debbie. Welcome. So glad to see you. It's time for me to get bouncing and get that over with. And I have so much I want to do today. And I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good. I feel like I feel like I have a lifeline. That I have a light at the end of the tunnel, because the fact that I took it last night, I already feel my lungs don't feel as thick and heavy with the mucus. Like. I have better, I know praying it works. Thank you, Debbie. I have better breathing ability. But you know what? I have been bouncing the whole time, this whole month, that I have been dealing with this congestion. And I was thinking that the bouncing and the rebounding would help keep things relieved. So let's go and get that 10 minutes done so we can call it day 150. What is today, like 155 or 156? I'm losing track. So did Joy go out here? Did my dog go out here? I don't know where she is. I guess I'll leave that open in case she's out there. All right. All right, Alexa. Alexa, give me a 1-minute timer. Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer. Okay. So how are y'all doing? Okay, goodness gracious, Sheila, day 120. Woo, woo, day 120. Woo, woo. So happy for Sheila. Sheila's doing it. She's staying connected. She's staying engaged. She's participating. She's showing up, and she is staying on track with her commitment to herself. I'm so proud of you, Sheila. And I love that we're creating a community where we can all support each other in our own individual and personal like growth goals, or whatever you want to call it, like whatever we're committed to, we're creating a community where we can support each other in that. Alexa, stop. That's the 1-minute timer. So yeah, so bone density, yesterday was to talk about bone density, and the more I'm seeing stuff on the internet, the more they're talking about the importance of building muscle, and your body can utilize blood. I was talking to Colette yesterday, and she was saying that the building the muscle helps to utilize blood sugar better. Excuse me. And just makes me want to focus on building more muscle in my body, however that looks. And I can tell you that last night I was wearing these pink pajama pants that have always been tight, and now they're loose. And it's just such a nice feeling to be wearing loose pajama pants instead of tight ones. And even though the changes are subtle, I get to experience them when I wear clothes that were previously tighter. Like this shirt, it used to fit tighter, so I didn't really like it because it was like my back fat was showing through this kind of thin white tank top material. But now, oh yeah, there's Joy. She was outside. She's coming in the door. Um, Now I'm more comfortable wearing the top because it's not touching all of my back fat really tightly. It's a light dusting. So I wore this today to walk the dog and go outside. Oh, so many things to do, so much to catch up on. How are y'all doing? What are y'all working on today? I need to clean my kitchen. I want to work on my garage. I need to keep looking for a job. I haven't heard back from that company that I applied for on Friday night, but I heard something. Someone told me yesterday that you should apply for the same job from all the different portals. Like if they have LinkedIn, if they have Indeed, if they have their own website, that you should apply in like all those places. And I was like, really? That sounds like they might get annoyed if they're getting it, but maybe they'll see you're serious. So I don't know. I wish I knew. I should find out recruiter tactics. So just curious how that would land. I guess that's an individual decision from a recruiter if they're going to get upset about that or not. Who knows? Okay, so building muscle. How are y'all building muscle? What are y'all doing to build your muscle? I'm hoping that the rebounder is also tightening skin. Building muscle and tightening skin. I haven't said that in a while. I know to a lot of people, this probably doesn't look like much of an exercise, but I know it's pumping that soleus muscle that U of H, the U of H researcher researched and found works really good at burning blood sugar. Alexa, 5 more minutes. Okay, we're halfway done with the workout already. I'm going to turn and march. March, march, march. You know, I haven't wanted to get a handle, a bar for my rebounder yet because it's so easy to store the way that I have it. And I have my treadmill, which is very stable for me to hold on to. But eventually I'm going to need a bar. I need to buy a bar. I'm going to have to ask Sierra if she liked her bar. I think she put her bar on, and then I'm wondering if she kept it there or if she took it off. I'll have to ask her because that might help me make a decision. I need to work my arms more, especially wearing tank tops. one of the benefits that this job that I applied for has is it said after 5 years, you can take a 4-week sabbatical and you'll get $5,000. I guess like a bonus if you stay for 5 years. I'm like, wow, that sounds like a nice incentive to stick around for. More companies should do stuff like that, where they're saying that they value their employees. So it seemed like a nice thing to offer. Alexa, how many more minutes? Okay, I've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. I'm going to turn back this way because I'm bored of looking at the wall. All right, let's see if my cough goes away. How many days are we going to give it? What, about 5 days? You think the herb could knock it out in 5 days or less? Let's see. Yes, today is, let's see, yesterday was yesterday Monday? Or was that Tuesday? I think it was Monday, wasn't it? So we'll see how long it takes to knock out my congestion. And really, it really has been like a lot of mucus. So the fact that golden seal root works on mucous membranes has me excited because I feel like that's what's really the problem, which is why I was choking. I was choking on the buildup. So we'll see. We'll see where the congestion relieves. I do feel better in my lungs so far, just with 2 capsules. And in a minute, I'll take the other 2 for today. All right, come on, let's knock out this 10 minutes. It's taking longer than normal. You know, when I don't have something to talk about and keep my mind busy, it takes forever to knock out the 10 minutes. That's why listening to music or watching a program on the treadmill is so much easier than just sticking it out. So we'll see, we'll see. I'll be back for my 5-minute booster this afternoon. Already thinking about the future. There it is. There's my timer. Woo! Alexa, stop. All right, here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, woo, woo. Slay the day. Slay the day. Slay the day. Blast off. Blast off. Slay the day. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. Hello, hello. Oh. Woo, woo. Let's see how long this goes. Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer. Okay. Too low. Do my little pounding. Woo! I just have my feet together and I'm sitting in a chair and I'm pushing down on my rebounder. I call it pounding. People can call it whatever they want. Feels like, if anything, it feels more like a circulation builder. Just pumping my feet and my ankles. Did you have a nice Easter? Yes, I did. I went to my old boss, the boss that laid me off in 2021, July, my old boss's sister's house, and their parents are passed away, and my parents are passed away. And so his wife was in Norway, and his sister's not married, but she had such a lovely Easter setup, and all of her house was decorated with Easter and bunnies and Easter things and nice things. And she lives on the water down by the south coast of the United States called the Gulf Coast. And so we had water outside. We were on the deck. It was like being at a beach house, but we weren't at the beach. We were at this place called Clear Lake. It's near NASA, actually. I passed by NASA, the Johnson Space Center, to go into her neighborhood. And we had roasted chicken, like a rotisserie chicken, and mashed potatoes and green beans and a spinach dish. That was nice. And what else? She made these like British rolls. And I brought cheese and crackers because that's what she asked me to bring. Yeah, Debbie, how was your Easter? What did you do? How did you spend your Easter? Were you with friends and family? Do you have a big family? I'm so ready to be finished with reading that book, The Cellular Wellness Solution. I need to finish it. I'm on chapter, I think, 22. And then I'm trying to decide what is the next book. You know, somebody recommended another book, and now I can't remember what it was. Maybe I wrote it down. But I have a book that I've read before. It's called The Fat Switch. And it's really interesting. It talks about these rats and how they stop feeding them glucose, I think, and then their body switched to fat burning mode. It's probably more similar to like the carnivore style. Good morning, Colette. Good to see you. Yeah, so I don't know. Do y'all have a book y'all want to read together next? I'm kind of ready for something like weight loss related. Maybe it'll inspire me. My son that lives near me, him and his girlfriend and I went to Waffle House. Woohoo! We didn't want to cook. All right. That sounds like fun. We have, believe it or not, I have a Waffle House near me in my big city, but I've never been to it. I just the idea of waffles has never, I know they have more than waffles, but waffles don't interest me. Alexa, stop. I know people eat more than waffles there. They have regular food there, I'm sure. But never been drawn to it by the name. And then, of course, there's been a few shootings there, so that kind of keeps me away too. But anyway, Debbie, where do you live? Do you live in, where do you live? I can't remember if you told me. I don't think it's San Antonio because Yoli lives in San Antonio. But I'm trying to remember. It's hard to remember everybody from chats where they're from. Some names stand out like Yoli in San Antonio. So my timer for Shelbyville, Tennessee. Woohoo! Yay! I just saw something really cool. Where was it? It was in Tennessee. It was on Instagram, and I think it was like space age camping or something on a lake. I sent it to a friend of mine. I think it was near Gatlinburg. So Shelbyville, Tennessee. I have a few friends that live in Tennessee. They like it. So I've got to figure out where I'm moving to for sure. So, and having a open opportunity, I guess I could look all over the nation for a job, but truly, I feel like when you have a network of friends in your city, even if you don't see them very often, it's nice to know that they are there if you want to go visit them. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking about, just staying here. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I should probably just pray about it. I'm ready to move back to Florida, though. Too many snakes here. Ooh, snakes. Yeah. What are your main poisonous ones? Are they the rattlesnake, the moccasin, the cottonmouth? Do y'all probably don't have a Texas coral snake. That's in Texas. And then what's the fourth one? Oh, the copperhead. So here's a quick story and then I'll shut down. In 2020, my sister and I were living together over like 7 miles that way. And all of a sudden, really randomly, there was a snake, a big snake in my flower bed, and there was a cat, like a feral cat, that was fighting with it. And so I didn't know it was a snake until I walked up on top of it to see what it was. And my dog was loose, and so I like freaked out because I'm not familiar with snakes. And I freaked out and I called the neighbor, like yelling at the neighbors. I forgot what his name was. I'm just going to say, Larry, come over, bring your shotgun. I mean, I live in the city. You're not supposed to shoot a shotgun. I don't know what I was thinking. Clearly, I wasn't thinking by telling him. He brought a shovel and he ended up killing the snake. And we took pictures of it. And it turned out, so then after that, I felt bad because I freaked out and I decided to join a Facebook snake group so I could learn how to identify snakes and not freak out about them. And so I learned what to look for, and I learned the 4 that you have to watch out for and how to identify those. And then like all the rest of them are pretty much fair game. Like no biggie deal, but you don't want to like touch them, they'll bite you, but still their bite's not going to kill you if they bite you or your dog if they're not venomous. So anyway, that helped me to, not freak out when I saw like a DeKay's brown snake or a yellow-bellied water snake, which is what this snake was in my backyard, or plain belly water snake, or broad-banded water snake, or there is a timber rattler that's like a rattlesnake, but it's usually in forest that you have to watch out for. That looks different than the diamondback rattlesnake. And what else is out there? The hognose is out there. That's easy to identify because it has that weird little horn on the end of its face. So I got really more comfortable around snakes and stopped freaking out when I saw them. And I mean, I saw one. I was opening my aunt's garage, and one, I think it was a DeKay's brown snake, went real fast under the garbage pan in her garage. And although I didn't want it to like onto my feet, I went through the front door instead. I mean, it is a little exciting when you see a snake, even if you know they're not harmful. Can you change the subject now? LOL. Yeah, let's not talk about snakes. Anyway, speaking of changing the subjects, I've just finished my 5-minute pounding. I'm going to finish that. I'm going to have my morning. I don't even drink coffee before I jump. I come here on a primarily empty stomach and do my jumping, and then I have my morning. I mean, I'm not going to have this leisurely routine when I get my job, but right now I'm taking advantage of it and enjoying it, and having fun with the channel. So Debbie from Shelbyville, Tennessee, and Sheila from California, and Colette from Texas. Thank you all for hanging out with me today and engaging in hello conversation on the chat. And I hope you have a great afternoon. I will see you back for my 5-minute booster today, and we're going to knock it out. All right. Don't forget, be the joy you wish to see in the world. Bye, guys.